And yes, you can probably hear our window unit upstairs and the fans. I turned down everything off down here, but in Michigan and many places in the world right now are really freaking hot. Like where I live in Michigan, there's an extreme heat advisory warning. It was from Monday until Thursday night, unless it's changed. I'm guessing the only change we'll get is it gets longer. It's freaking hot. So I'm probably glistening from just existing right now. You're gonna ignore that, please, thank you. Because tomorrow's my birthday. Well, not when you watch this, but my birthday happened and you should be nice and not say anything about me glistening, okay? Thank you. Anyway, as promised, and yes, I will probably be playing with my skirt a lot. It's very long. I am doing my yearly summertime case updates. And I have 8 updates for you, which it seems like a fair amount, but I think I've done like 60 something true crimes. I do a lot of old cases, so I mean, there's not really gonna be that many updates but on those, but still, you never know. So we're just gonna jump right into it. But the first update I have, which always seems to have like an update since I've been doing this, is about the Bath School Massacre, which was the location I actually visited for my video. So I guess if you want to see that video, you can, just for the site visit. But on May 18th of this year, already passed, a vigil was held where the school used to be, because spoiler alert, it's gone, real gone. But the vigil was held for the 99th anniversary of it happening, which is very crazy to think it's been 99 years already. I say as if I was there. Now, the town is currently raising money to try and build a small museum to remember what happened. I think there's like a exhibit or something like that, because I feel like maybe it's just a Michigan thing or a Midwest thing, but a lot of towns will have like a super tiny museum for the town that's looks like it's in an old school building and it's open like a day a month, something like that. And I think they have some of like the displays they want to put at its own museum at like one of those museums, so it's not easily available, but they're trying to make their own like mini museum for remembering this tragedy. And sort of related, they're hoping to have at least a memorial garden for the 100th anniversary next year. I believe the memorial garden would be where the school was as well, where it's like the little memorial park. You could see in the video with the site visit, but the old cupola that used to be on the school, that's in the center of like this park now. I think they want to put the memorial garden in there by the 100th anniversary, which doesn't seem absurd to try to do. A whole year is a decent amount of time. This park wasn't huge. They don't have to cover the whole thing in a garden. It should be reasonable to accomplish, I would think. But enough updates about the Bath School Massacre. Now next actually is the Lavender Scare, which wasn't like a real true crime time, because it's more of a historical shitty situation. But I learned a play recently came out called Perfect Arrangement by Topher Payne, set during this time period, and it's about 2 government employees assigned to like root out the gays, like in the Red Scare when they had to root out the communists. These 2 government employees are supposed to find the gays and get rid of them, but they are actually gay themselves, and they're married to each other's partners to help with the appearance. It seems like it would be a pretty good play. I mean, I haven't seen it, and I probably won't. It's a pretty small level thing, not anywhere near me. And now, a big one, the yogurt shop murders. The 4 girls in Texas. I'm 99% sure it was Texas. But it seems like, I mean, I don't know 100%, I'm not on the case, but it seems like it is 100% beneficially solved. I don't know about 100%, but it seems to have been solved. That's awesome. But DNA linked serial killer Robert Eugene Brashers to the killings. No motive. He just seemed to be a complete psycho asshole. That seemed to be the motive. And there's not really any justice, unfortunately, because he took his own life in a police standoff in 1999. He just really freaking sucks. I briefly looked into him, and it's a lot. I don't feel like talking about him. He sucks. But I believe I mentioned last year there was the Yogurt Shop Murders docu-series that came out. I can't remember if they had connected Robert yet to the crimes at this point, or if the docu-series helped get the ball rolling more. I'm not quite sure, but it seems to have been solved. I don't know the level of uncertainty still, because it's not like we can ask him to confess, but that's pretty good after all these years. The next update I have is about Kathleen Fulbig, and if you don't remember that name, she was basically wrongfully imprisoned for killing her 4 children when she wasn't killing them. She just seems like the most unlucky mother alive, essentially. And that can happen. I mean, there's no law against it. But I forgot the best friend's name that she lived with when she got released from prison. But I guess they had a falling out and they are no longer friends, even though this friend stuck by her side the whole time she was wrongfully imprisoned. Now, I don't know what happened there, so if any of y'all got the tea, I want to know, because what could have possibly happened? I mean, the friend was already standing by her side when she was accused of killing children. Wrongfully accused, but still. I also saw she got engaged. Kathleen, not the friend. I don't know what the friend's doing with her dating life, but Kathleen is apparently engaged. Good for her, I guess. Get that ring, girl. Anyway, enough about Kathleen. Now, I did mention it at the end of when I did this video, how Stephen Clare is an absolute freaking monster. He was the asshat who killed his, not even 1-year-old baby daughter and wanted to kill, his ex-wife, or they were in the process of getting divorced. I can't quite remember the details, but tried to kill the other daughter, and just a shitty man. But remember I said he hasn't been sentenced yet, but the death sentence is on the table. That sentence didn't happen, but he has been sentenced to life in prison without parole. So I go back and forth about the death penalty, because I, as someone who's covered many old cases, know that justice systems have killed innocent people. Granted, I think modern society is a bit better at it, with the DNA and all that stuff. Because I'm always are we 100% sure? Ted Bundy, I get it, because he already escaped once. He's just really shitty. Okay, get rid of him. But I'm also someone who's I want them to suffer, which is seems a bit sadistic of me. But if you killing people, I feel like you should suffer. I know, controversial opinion, but that is the update I had on that case. Okay, and speaking of sentencings, remember the shopping cart killer? He's another raggedy ass creature. I don't like him. But he was sentenced to 2 life sentences in prison. So, woohoo! That's good. But I saw his defense wants to appeal the ruling. I mean, if you really want to, you can get it reduced to 1 life sentence, and he's still in there forever. So, I mean, I guess do what you want. And then probably the biggest update dealing social media wise, that's quote unquote popular right now, the death of Reagan Simmons and her baby, and the shitty woman named Taylor Parker. As you're probably well aware, there is now a Netflix documentary that just came out called Maternal Instinct that covers this, and I'm gonna leave it at that, because there's a lot of things. Everyone's talking about that. I have not seen it. I mean, I already made my own video on it. It's just, I know everybody be watching it, so I'll just leave it at that. That's an update for that case. And the last case I have an update on is Bianca Devins, which I don't 100% know if this is a new thing, but I thought it was kind of sweet. But Bianca's sister has had a baby boy, meaning Bianca would be an aunt if she was still here. And in the article I read, Bianca's mom said she would have just loved her little nephew. And I can see that. So I just thought that was a sweet little update that I don't want to say life goes on, but there's new life. That sounds like it. Do y'all know what I'm trying to say? I'm not saying like the nephew's replacing Bianca, but it's just there's a new little bit of hope. I hope y'all know what I'm trying to say, but those are the updates I had. Nothing groundbreaking. Well, okay. The yogurt shop murder is pretty groundbreaking. Granted, I'm not the one who solved it, so I mean, kudos to who did that. I'm just a lady who read about it. And I guess learning the sentences of shopping cart guy and Steve and Claire is nice to know they ain't getting out. So I guess that was kind of nice. Anyway, I have no idea what I'm covering next. Like literally none at all. But I can't guarantee it'll be fast because it's so hot. And the computer's upstairs, which is 10 degrees hotter. It's about 78 down here. It's pushing 90 upstairs. And you know, those little fans only do so much. But anyway, I hope y'all stay cool. Like just drink all the waters. It's very hot. I assume it's hot wherever you are too. Unless you're in a different hemisphere. Oh, and let me know if you got the tea on Kathleen Fulbig and her ex-best friend. Bye, guys.